What are they? Are they like hedgehogs or
That's what I always thought they were, but only because they're blue.
like
I'm
like
biased
Sonic?
by Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, should use that on him. Oh wow. Okay. And we've been dying on this a few times. We're just too busy talking about Rare that we didn't even notice.
Yeah, I mean, I can usually talk and, like, play decently at the same time, but...
Yeah, when we're focusing on actually dying, then it's a lot worse.
No, but it seems like a lot of indie developers are really picking up the slack and, like, making the kind of games I wished major publishers would make.
Well,
Like,
think about indie developers that they kind of have to because a a lot of them don't have access. Well, I don't know how I didn't die there. They don't have access to the same type of graphic capabilities that the AAA developers do, which is not necessarily a bad thing because they have to focus more on gameplay and being creative.
Right. Like, you've seen the Kickstarter for, like, A Hat in Time, right?
I want that game really badly. Yes.
Yeah, so I backed the fuck out of it, but, like, they're basically making a new Banjo-Kazooie game, but the graphics are, like, Wind Waker style, and it looks just amazing.
Yeah. There's a few. I collected this already. I don't know why I did this. Yeah, there's another game coming out where they kind of focus on the collectathon, like N64 type things, and I think it's called Lobo Destroyo.
Okay, yeah, you showed me that, actually. Yeah.
Did I? Okay, yeah, it's kind of the same thing, where they focus on collectathon and stuff like that. They all look really good.
Yeah.
I kind of, it's just kind of one of those things where they're kind of doing the things where the current developers are not.
Well, it's like the people who are making games,
No.
those games
Okay.
nowadays are the people who, like, are the same age as us, who grew up with the same kind of things. So, like, they're influenced by the same
Yeah.
stuff. They want to see games that do the same things that they like, you know?
Yeah,
So they're making the games that they like played
Yeah.
as a kid and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not today. Okay.
Oh wow, nice jump.
I was trying to glide, but I couldn't.
Well, you still made it.
That's why everything, like, nowadays, all the indie games are, like, retro inspired, because that's the kind of stuff that the developers played back in the day, you know?
Yeah. Oh wow, nice timing. Um,
It's almost like a tread to that.
yeah, I think like I actually listen a lot to video game music, and that's just what I do. It's kind of nerdy, but that's what I do. A lot of it's actually indie game music because I don't know what it is, but all of them usually have really good soundtracks.
Oh yeah, they're
I don't need to tell
definitely,
you
like-
this.
Mhm.
I don't need to tell you this because you have soundtrack showcasing. Watch it.
Here's
cough,
where
cough.
I insert a annotation linking to my stuff.
Yeah.
But
Cough,
yeah,
cough.
it's a lot of my the albums I listen to just on my own time are just indie game soundtracks, like the Fez soundtrack, the Dustboard soundtrack, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like a lot of other than Nintendo, a lot of the AAA stuff kind of just they'll either use like real like songs that they don't make themselves, or just kind of like throw in like a random orchestrated thing, which is okay, but it's not really inspired, I guess is a good way to put it.
Yeah, like most of the big budget stuff I play nowadays, I don't really like notice the soundtrack, or it's like something I tune out.
Well then, okay.
Way to jump on the sword.
You know,
But like, I think like Skyrim is one of the only games like I recently thought the soundtrack was really good for, but even then, like all the good songs are pretty few and far between.
there's not a whole lot of songs in Skyrim, if that makes sense. There's songs, but they're just kind of like atmospheric, I guess is the
Ambient
best.
tones, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
which are good.
my favorite part is when like you get into like a dragon fight and the main theme plays, and that feels really epic. But outside
Yeah.
of that, there's not a whole lot that goes
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So yeah, most of my soundtracks nowadays will be either indie or Nintendo stuff.
Yep. Oh yeah, I really want the Super Mario 3D World soundtrack just for my own, because
It's
I
a
wish
nice
they would
soundtrack.
like release it on iTunes or something, because there's no good rips for it out there, and there's nothing like available.
Yeah,
But what I saw is they released the soundtrack on the Japanese Club Nintendo as like something you can get for points, but
Oh.
they don't have it on American.
Hmm.
The American version, which is kind
I
of
hope-
the worst.
I hope they release that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I know they released the Pokemon X and Y soundtrack on iTunes. I believe
Yeah.
they.
They did.
Yeah, that's a
Sure
pretty
did.
nice soundtrack. It's not my favorite in the series, but I do like it.
Well, it's really good. I can't think of anything in particular that stands out, but I remember being impressed with it as I was playing it.
I can think of it's kind of creepy, but I can remember one you said was good.
Really?
It was the gate theme, the one that
Oh
we
yeah.
went through the
Yeah.
gate in the like between towns or whatever. It was good. It actually sounds a lot better when you have headphones on though.
Oh yeah. Games like that I always have to have like headphones on when playing.
I do now because I actually have a 2DS and that has mono sound.
Oh yeah.
So you pretty much. Well, I mean, it sounds fine because it's actually louder than the 3DS XL, believe it or not.
Okay.
But yeah, but it's still mono. It doesn't sound bad, but it's I kind of like having headphones on. Anyways, I think this stage actually is, well done. Look at his face. He's like,
to fall forever.
and into the bees.
Into the.
Not the bees.
Not the bees. No. I need to ever watch that movie. I really want to see it.
It's worth it just for the comedy effect. Definitely, like, watch it with like other people though. It's worth it. It's a real fun time.
I've seen some flex scenes on YouTube, and it seems like it'd be a good time.
Yeah, it's like it's only funny because it's trying to be a scary movie, and it's not at all.
Jump! God damn it! I hate B levels. It's fucking honey. It's so hard. All the controls are like super stiff, and
doesn't help that Dixie's eating all of it. She isn't even trying.
I'm trying to glide, but it takes like, I don't know. You have to like wait for a second after she jumps off to actually.
You can't like glide after being stuck on honey. Sometimes it's like really weird.
Yeah.
And you got these bees that's going back and forth. You're on a timer as well. Just.
Oh yeah.
Shin everywhere.
Yep. Look. Okay. Okay, that was dumb. That was super dumb.
Well, you're alive.
How do you even drop? How do you?
There's no way to know. That's asshole level design. Okay, here we go. I think we made it this far before, but okay, gotta do this just right. I think there's 2 of them here. Yes, sir. And you got another bee, and just bees everywhere.
It always kind of weirds me out the bees in the background, like the just chilling in the honeycomb.
I know, and they just don't even care. They're just kind of just there,
hanging out really creepily.
Just watching. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Thank God.
Okay, so you die. I don't know where the monkey barrel is, or DK barrel.
Well, there's one not too long before, not too long after I died.
Oh, ran by.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while. Well, I mean, I guess we haven't recorded in 2 weeks or so, so I guess it would be a while.
Yeah.
But more importantly, he does not get stuck to the honey, which is beautiful. I missed the DK barrel. He doesn't get stuck to the honey though, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know what kind of sense that makes, but
everyone knows rhinos are impervious to honey.
Oh.
This is a medical fact.
Oh crap! This always scared me as a kid.
Yep. Fucking gigantic bee. Did it just
Well then.
Snort. Yep.
Okay. Anyway, this always scared me as a kid because I just don't like being chased by anything.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Oh my God! Oh, get away!
I always thought that like Rambi could just fucking outrun it because he's a goddamn rhino and he can like kill everything with like not even a second thought.
it's just like nightmare stuff. Like you go to sleep, being chased by anything is just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And like you dream about that by being chased by a giant bee.
Is that the boss already? Okay. I'm gonna go save just cause I wanna.
If you haven't noticed by now, we actually didn't save at the beginning, and now we save all the time because we just lost confidence in our abilities. So.
It's mostly because of the bosses, because I don't want to like have to replay these guys when.
Yeah.
Or if or when we use continues and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. We're out of banana coins though, so our next save is going to have to be paid.
Well, this is the best thing I mean, this is the last save we can use for this world, anyways.
Yeah. So as long as we don't, yeah, we'll be fine.
But I don't know if I ever talked about this, but the one boss fight that always scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid was the end of Yoshi's Island.
Bowser Jr.
Gigantic
Bowser.
fucking Bowser. That like.
I actually really love that boss battle.
Oh, it's amazing, but like it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I can understand that. Everyone's gonna hate me for saying this, but I actually never played that as a kid. I played it much later on. It's and by that time I wasn't really scared of it because I don't know. I guess I wasn't scared, but I can understand why he'd be scared because he's just huge and he gets closer and closer to you, and you're like.
It's mostly the stress of like having him just running after me and like have to, you know.
Yeah. I can see why that'd be a scary fight. One thing that always scared the fuck out of me was the Phantom Mask from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh yeah.
I hate those things. I hate them to this day. Even when I replay it, I can't take those things. And the eel from Super Mario 64, but I think that's like everyone's scared of that thing.
Yeah.
I think that's like a fan.
I remember when I was first playing through that, my brothers like were watching me play that, and they like did that thing where they jump out and like shook me as the eel like came after me. So it was just extra awful.
Yeah, and the piano in the Boo level.
Yeah, that's true too. Although I kind of like thought that was gonna happen even as a kid. Like I figured there was gonna be something creepy like that because ghost levels were trying hard to freak you out.
Yeah, that and this isn't scary, but on the topic of eels in Mario, I hate the. Have you played that eel level from Super Mario Sunshine where you had to clean his teeth?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hate that. Like, more than life itself, I hate it.
I do like Super Mario Sunshine, but goddamn, there's some shitty fucking levels in that game.
Super Mario Sunshine is probably my favorite 3D Mario, but there are some shitty levels. Oh my god.
Like, it's got some of the best levels, and it's got just some of the worst ones, too.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Then in, that level with the, that manta ray thing.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. Like that, I always had problems with that when I was first playing through it.
I'm actually better at it now than I was as a kid, but... Okay, am I almost done with here? This guy's like 3 phases.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
you haven't played 3D. Oh, you did play 3D World, right?
I did play 3D World. It was on another person's Wii U, but I did play it, yes.
That's probably my new favorite 3D Mario game, actually, now.
I can see that. I mean, it could mainly because of the party factor, multiplayer and stuff like that. That'd probably be a lot of fun. And the level design's fantastic, obviously, but...
Yeah, it's just so consistent. Like, this, it's never not fun. The entire game is fun.
Definitely, I agree with that. Gloomy Gulch. Oh, this...
Okay. Making our way up. Oh my god, fuck this.
This world is something else. Oh, god.
At least there's this music.
This is beautiful music.
It is. Have we experienced this yet?
We have not experienced Webwoods yet. This is probably my favorite other than Sacred Burst Symphony.
So, fuck! Same. As it does, same. Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. If you want to pause, I'm gonna turn up the music a bit just so I can make sure to get this.
Yeah.
So hold on, people. I'll be back with better music.
Okay.
Right, just make sure that was turned up enough because this theme is super good.
Beautiful. You know, I would argue that this theme fits this area better than Sticker Rush Symphony fits its area, even though both are great songs.
Totally. I mean, this is kind of easing you into like the spooky part of it, because it's like you're kind of wary of what we're at, or where we're at, and what we're doing, but this theme is like really calming. Mm-hmm. So it does a pretty good job. I don't know, it's effective.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ghost Rope.
I did the exact same thing. Also, I have 1 life left, just so you know, so I have to.
No.
This in the 0 life.
Oh.
There's something up here, isn't there? Yeah,
there is. I'm positive there is. You need to throw me up there. I think it's actually the snake, but I could be wrong. If you want to take me back and throw me,
that's fine.
Actually, I think the snake's in another stage, but there was something up there.
It might be something that's timed, like a balloon that flies up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I did see it this time. Unlike the end.
Alright, gotta be quick about that.
Alright, I think actually the stage after this is the scary one that I was actually talking about on that roller coaster one.
Oh, sure.
Pretty sure. So, well, I'm pretty sure it actually was Donkey Kong Country 2 and not 3, but...
Oh, okay. I don't know, I just remember, like, 3 had a lot of, like, theme levels, where there's, like... I don't know. 3, to me, I was just having this conversation with another friend of mine, 3 felt like kind of like a collection of unused ideas of Donkey Kong Country games.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, that's a... Oh,
fuck.
Shit. Well, we got one more chance. Hopefully we get through this. Yeah, I agree with that. I think there's a lot of... the levels are more gimmicky, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
What did I just hit?
The fuck was that?
Like, bounced.
It was. I heard the creature noise, like the Kremlin death noise.
There was an enemy up there.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. It's weird. But yeah, it's like the levels are more gimmicky, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No, not at all. It just felt like had a lot of, I don't know, a lot of different ideas. Like they had the race levels and like just the overworld map that you can move around freely.
Yeah, and those levels were like the ropes like burning as you climb up.
Yeah, and the fucking saw underneath the tree.
I hate that level. I hate it. Anything that's chasing you, etc.
Yeah.
Scary.
I agree. Don't worry.
And there's also the level that I hate. That level where there's lightning shooting like every 2 seconds, and you have to like not get hit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Eventually you do. I kind of remember how there's like a certain way to like time it, but I still not very good at it. Mm-hmm. There's also that pipe level where like the water like reverses the controls.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of hard.
And there was the one with like the ghost barrels or whatever.
Yep. And then like they'll switch direction. You have to like time the. It's actually really clever. Oh, there's something there. Yeah, so I get another. Oh, I can. Okay. Huh. We haven't seen a cave in like since ever in this game. It's usually in Donkey Kong Country 1.
I know. I was just gonna say that Donkey Kong Country 1 is like lousy with caves. There's just so many things in caves.
This is kind of like a Donkey Kong Country 1 themed mini game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like in the shape. Now, this seems kind of weird. I play through these games a lot, but it seems like I play through 1 the least, and I like the game. I always play it through the least for some reason.
I don't know. 1's kind of the most forgettable, to be honest.
I don't know. It's
good.
It's basic.
But 2 perfected it, and 3 kind of made everything a bit more unique.
Yeah. I mean, like, I shouldn't have jumped.
Faith jump.
Yeah. For its time, I think 1 was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I feel about like games like Ocarina of Time and stuff. But blasphemy, I'm gonna get hated for that. But I think it hasn't aged quite as well as the other 2 have.
No, definitely not.
Oh, why? Oh, okay, I need to get that. Come on, no. There we go.
Yeah.
I think that was the exit or the end, but I'm not sure. Go, go, go. Okay, that was one of the easiest ones I've done in a while, actually.
I'm sure they disappeared, and I'm sure it's hard, eventually.
Okay, that wasn't the end. I think we're still on 0 lives or whatever. So, no pressure.
Did we not? I thought we gained 1, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. You'd be nice if we did, but I want to bank on that.
I don't think there's a way to check.
Nah.
I think we're almost done with this stage, though.
I hope so.
I do, too. Why is there a circle here?
I don't know.
That can't be there for no reason. If I throw you... Oh,
weird.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
2 lives. We're good.
Yay. Get out of the way.
Fuck.
Whatever your name is.
Headless Kremlin?
I get. Is that their name?
I don't know. Let's bring that up. Look at that spooky ass tree.
I was gonna mention that reminds me of something, but I don't even know what. It's like
I don't know. It's
like
spooky,
a mix
though.
between like Squidward and a witch or something.
Squid.